Good morning.
Dana,
good morning. Is
Dana,
it though?
Dana.
Like, are there any good mornings?
Well, the day Lindsey Graham gets subpoenaed, that's a good morning, I say.
Oh,
Dana
man.
Goldberg, Working Blue on Twitter, said Lindsey Graham has been subpoenaed by the Fulton County GA and I'm not going to lie, I just had a tiny little orgasm over, which is the first time probably any woman has come for Lindsey Graham.
Oh, Dana Louise.
What? Hey.
Sure, you got to read the parenthetical so people don't get offended.
You said this isn't a gay joke. Lots of men can't make women come, so
That's
calm
very
down.
True.
I don't need people coming after me about the homophobic. A lot of men can't make women come, so that's not my
Oh,
fault.
goodness.
Oh, dear.
Actually,
So
it's
blue.
literally not my fault because I
Okay.
don't have the same problem.
All right. You're sensitive because you almost lost your lesbian card. You said my lesbian friends threatened to take away my lesbian card because I don't have cats, but I just changed the garbage disposal all by myself, so my lesbian card is safe for another month. I need you to back off. All right.
Yeah.
I don't like.
It was a very butch moment, and I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
I was incredibly proud of myself for changing a garbage disposal.
I can't do that, and
it worked.
And I'm wildly allergic to cats, so I, clearly have lost my lesbian card. All right. It could be a good week. You you had some more advice for Rudy Giuliani. You said before Drunkles McCare die goes to testify in Georgia, someone should probably remind him, Giuliani, that the fifth is an amendment and not a small bottle of alcohol. I think that's a good tip for him.
He's like, I'll take the fifth 6 times. You can't, sir. That's actually an entire bottle of vodka. You can't take the fifth 6 times.
You can't. It's reporting this morning, Dana, Maggie Haberman saying this is, of course, the ones Trump is really worried about is Georgia, as he should be. Mm-hmm. It's on
he
tape,
should be.
Right?
Well, a lot of the reasons he should worry is that this is a civil case. It's a state case. So like people that like Lindsey Graham that are trying to sue to get out of the subpoena, it's not the same thing as a federal or congressional subpoena at this point, where apparently you can just skate and walk away. Lindsey Graham can go to jail, even as a senator, for defying a civil subpoena from Fani Willis.
And as legal experts point out, Dana, he cannot avoid this. It is not a senatorial part of his senatorial duties. It was a political act, what he did. To call a neighboring state to try to get them to disqualify votes is not in your senatorial duties.
Let's be very specific. Not just any votes, black votes.
Yes.
So let's be very specific about that. The other thing, and I don't know the law about this, when he's like, they don't have jurisdiction over me, I would be interested to know, and I'm sure one of our listeners knows, if you call and commit a crime in another state, there has to be something about that crime was also committed in Georgia, depending on the laws of recording calls and things like that.
And how do you get to be on the Judiciary Committee if you don't answer subpoenas? I mean,
Well, all these guys, Jordan, I can't buy a jacket, Jordan, and all these other guys that wanted to be on this committee are now, saying I'm not going to follow the subpoena. So apparently if it's congressional, you can just do it, which is insane.
Yeah. This is why we love the Daily Beans, which is co-hosted by you and Allison Gill of Mueller. She wrote, she tweeted, Dana Goldberg, I wonder how many impeachable defenses he can commit in the next 15 days. I'm afraid to ask. Allison Gill, neither of us have the cold, dead, black heart of Donald Trump, so we just aren't capable of imagining what he's going to do next.
So the crazy thing about this tweet series, and you may not know this, there was an episode of the Daily Beans recorded on January 5th, 2021, where Allison and I were basically talking about all of the things that are about to happen with Oath Keepers, and that one of them getting arrested, and what other impeachable crimes is Trump going to commit. And then the attack on the Capitol happened the next day. Yeah. It was like a Simpsons episode.
Yeah.
We were like, we projected all of this.
Oh my God, it's always worse than you can imagine, right? Or we say something as a joke and then he does it. I'm just like, what? No.